Everyone knows Sheffield Mick, so
right,
you'll get a drink from me.
If you know Sheffield Mick, comment down there below, because we're with the man, the myth, the legend.
Roses on Andy Creek.
We both like it, and it fits, which is like pretty rare.
I chose that.
It's better in my face, really. What do you think, people?
There you go. Right, Sutton-on-Sea, the chippy's open. There's a queue. What are we having? What are you having?
Probably the full works, I think.
Right, I'll have
Fish, chips, peas, and curry sauce.
yeah, same as. So I'll have two of those.
I'm quite hungry now.
You're hungry now?
I know how hungry I am. You told me very much how
I'm
hungry you are.
so hungry.
I can tell.
Senior Citizen Special. Right. For you, that knows your birthday, Sandra. Right, I'll let you come queue up and I'll wait out here for you. There you go. Oh, look there. There's a dog toy. A space hopper dog toy. Called a lopper. Interesting. It's down there, isn't it? Okay, right. So outside Waldo's fish and chips, and as ever, there's always queues out here. Interesting when we drive past the Dolphin to see what the situation is there. But the sun has come out after the bit of a rain we had. Oh, you're back with us. Blue sky. Right, what's it called? Waldo's. You're looking forward to it? Starving. Yeah, there, dog treat. And they've got bird houses. Happy campers.
Sweet as well.
It's open. We were going to go and sit on a picnic bench, but the place we were on is open, so that was a no-go.
So that's
right.
salt and vinegar, that's yours with just salt.
Just salt. Right, okay.
Here's your fork.
Thank you very much.
Allegedly, this is the best fish and chips.
I'm not a chip eater. I very, very, very rarely have chips from a chippy. Really, really, really rare. But I am so hungry. Right, let's get tucked in. I think curry sauce on my fish, and some mushy peas on there as well. And I'm gonna dunk some chips into the curry. There is a certain age to remember Black Beauty. I was waiting for the dud. What's the theme? Is it Black Beauty? I know it, but I can't hum it. What? Let's go to the car and find a pub. Yeah, just a random horse. Just said to Sandra, I can hear clipsy clop. I thought it was a donkey, but it wasn't. It was a random horse. And there's people in the paddling pool paddling. So back at home in Manchester, is there any paddling pools left open? They all got drained down, people throwing glass balls in them and everything. Right, so there's a free paddling pool. That's quite inviting, isn't it? They've had a bit of a paddle, haven't they?
I used to love paddling pools when I was little.
Yeah, I used to love paddling pools as well.
Back then there was one in Chorlton Park, wasn't there?
I remember one in Wythenshawe Park. There's a picture of me in the paddling pool somewhere. If you've ever get my photographs back in Wythenshawe Park. But what I do remember once was at Stamford Park, the paddling pool. When I was little, I went in it in my trunks with a really wet chest and all the rest of it. Then I went on the slide, and then it was so slippy that I came off on me. So I went down the slide on my tummy, came off the end of the slide and grazed on my stomach. And the paddling pool then become a bit of a skate place. What's this? There you are, look at that, Sandra. Pardon the weeds, we are feeding the bees. Marigolds. Violet. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, Coastal Community Challenge. See, Sandra, just join your neighbours. You don't need a garden. You just need an allotment. And gardens, look at them all. You don't get that back at home, do you?
I know.
Okay. Righty ho.
Those are people's gardens, you do realise that.
Yes, I do realise that.
Hello.
And I've had no car worries, problems as such
Touch wood.
for a week. A whole week.
Yay!
1 week. And that's where we're going to go. I was so hungry then. We found a pub we've not been to before. We're going to go into. I was going to take Sandra to Six Marshes, where I took Rasha last week, and get her in the observation tower, see what it was like when it moved. But we got there, and what was happening, Sandra?
There's a film crew there.
The film crew, it's all closed. It's a filming location.
At least the sun's staying out.
Yeah, we've had it. I don't know if you can see behind your head, Sandra's head, there is a rainbow emerging behind you, Sandra.
Well, it's been there for a while, to be fair, but yeah, it's very pretty.
Oh, not a while. Rainbows that don't last a while. Bungle. Who are the characters on Rainbow?
Zippy.
Zippy, yeah, Zippy. Sandra, Zippy, Bungle. Right, so I've forgotten the name of the pub now. The Trafalgar Inn. We're going to go and we're going to have a sherbet in the Trafalgar. It's really quickly, right, Sandra.
No
we've got come and say hello to Mick from Sheffield. We're literally about to walk into the pub and he says, "You work on that campsite." That's right.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Hi, Sandra. You alright, love? How you going? Yeah, class. We'll have to come and pay you a visit. We've seen how friendly you are, and
yeah.
I like the way you talk about life and how you love nature and how you have pride in what you do. So it's just nice to meet people that are real people like yourself. So
and those of a certain age.
Oh yeah,
I always go in it.
What, 21 like me?
Well, it's Sandra's birthday.
Is it? Oh, is it really?
It's her birthday today. Yeah.
I'll get him a drink then.
So I'm going to.
Everyone knows Sheffield Mick, so
Right,
you'll get a drink from me.
Sheffield Mick, there we go.
If you know Sheffield Mick, comment down there below because we're with the man, the myth, the legend.
Roses on Andy Creek, there we
Yeah,
are.
there you are.
A little plug for them as well.
Yeah, exactly, there you go. I said,
Fantastic.
well, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
class.
Yeah.
I really will get you a drink now.
I'm going to get a baby sham. Because those of a certain age. The Trafalgar. Right, how was that? Oh, what are you doing?
Very nice.
You're lift you, aren't you there, Sandra? Why have you got
I don't know why I've got my keys out.
I've no idea why you there. That was okay, wasn't it? Yeah,
Nice.
quite nice and everything. It's a lot bigger inside than it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a big restaurant area inside as well. Just some quite nice meal deals and things, I think.
There's the bus is skeggy, the number 59.
Every hour, apparently.
Flagging it down and everything. So, what's keeping on the radar? It does get busy at weekends when I've driven past. There's always quite a lot going on and everything. So I'm just coming over on this side here, and people are going to you wouldn't think we had storms before, would you?
Changes quickly, doesn't it?
Sunshine, it's very dazzling. Right, it's a day off, and
It is.
I have had a number of dramas, including something very, very, very serious. I'm incredibly serious what's happened. So just keep watching because I am going to mention in a minute what happened, and it's really serious what's happened. But before we forget, there's a couple of things we need to remember. Sorry, my blood pressure is probably up because I've had dramas, lots of dramas. Right, the defibrillator money that we raised, those that have been watching the vlogs will know we've had about, was it 248 quid? Just shy of £250 left over. So we did do a poll on where to get that money to. So the winner, as voted by you guys, was the air ambulance. So we will arrange to get that over, and we will get a proof that we've paid that. So keep watching with that, because Sandra's on holiday, so we're not going to do that this week. But once Sandra's back at home and things are calmed down, we'll get that over to the air ambulance. Mm-hmm. I'm talking probably very, very fast here. The Donkey Sanctuary got 28% of the votes. The RNLI got 14% of the votes. The British Heart Foundation got 16% of the votes. And then coming in way above everybody else was the air ambulance. And we've had a couple of coffees sent from the same person on behalf of a couple of people. But I'll let Sandra, if she can read my little notes.
Okay. So I'm assuming it's a lovely lady called Bonnie, has put in 2 requests. Are they coffees or thank yous?
Coffees.
Coffees. So one for a mention for Barry, saying please put your feet up and relax.
Barry, one day I will have a day off and I'll put my feet up and relax. But I know this coffee's for Sandra, but I've had dramas. Well, thank you, Bonnie, for Barry. That's not easy saying that, is it?
And another one for Tom, which says keeping him entertained, is it?
Thank you for keeping him entertained.
Thank you for keeping him entertained. So hi to Barry and hi to Tom.
Hi Barry, hi Tom, and hi Bonnie for organising that. So yeah, dramas. Those that were watching a vlog recently about being a campsite warden and pitfalls and what to watch out for, one of the roles is to be on call. So I have a phone with me 24/7. I've not got it marked, got it, for anything that can come up on the campsite. So that could be something as simple as electricity tripping or another drama. But to cut a long story short, this morning, just shy of 3:30, the phone went with an ambulance crew at our gate. So we have a barrier system who I had to let in. I'm not going to go into full details because obviously medical emergencies are very much a private matter. But there was a incident last night which involved a elderly gentleman, and it was a heart issue. And again, I'm not going to go into things because it's all confidential. But we also ended up with the fire service here last night, because it was going to be quite tricky to get this guy out of the caravan and things like that. To cut a long story short, my understanding is he did get rushed into hospital. The lady managed to get a caravan off-site very early this morning. So we had a really bad incident last night. This went on till I was about till 5:30, and I sat down, I nodded off, and by 5:50 the ambulance and 5 people had gone. But do you remember the defibrillator that some of you made a donation for? Potentially last night, and I'm absolutely serious now, that could have saved somebody's life last night. So yeah, it's not often that I am putting a very, very serious head on, but it just goes to prove that things really can happen. It was awful what happened last night. I will be giving the person a ring in a couple of days just to check everything's okay and to send our love and everything, but that defibrillator could have saved somebody's life, couldn't it? So yeah, and as well as that, then sorry, we've had a power cut this morning. Our electric's tripped, and poor Mark's on a cooked breakfast for somebody, and the electric's gone, and drama. Right. Sorry, did you want to come in there?
Obviously not really as serious as any of that, but just checking comments on videos this morning. But just to reassure people, my blood pressure is honestly fine. It's just slightly borderline over what they'd like it to be. It's not like crazy high like Neil's was, and I'm fine. Just monitoring, because make sure it doesn't go any higher. So I am fine, I promise.
If my blood pressure was done right now, it would be high. I know it would be high. And thank you everybody, and I'll say on behalf of Sandra can come back, who sent lovely messages to Sandra for her birthday. That was yesterday, and the people that sent over gifts and cards and things like that. Absolutely, yeah. So I'm going to say thank you.
Yeah, so we're very touched. Really appreciate all of the kind words and the little presents and cards and things, and just thank you so much. And yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you.
So we're now currently 2 hours behind where we should be on my day off. So we're going to nip into Mablethorpe. Come with us as we go and visit some crap shops. Come with us. Let's see what crap we're going to buy. We're going to buy any crap, are we, Sandra? Let's see what we come back with. We're parked up. We should have been here 2 hours ago. So we're going to have a quick rummage through Mabo, because we can't remember whether we've actually had a proper walk around the town with Sandra before.
I don't think so.
And we're not going to buy any crap, Sandra. What are we not going to buy?
Crap.
Oh, I can't wait to get in the crap shops though, because there's so many crap shops here that sell crap.
Birthday crap, mate.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right. So we've got about an hour, and then we're going to view a cottage this afternoon. As it happens, I'm passing a Ford garage. Ford Cougars. Sandra, these first 2 crap shops have got lots of gardening things in.
Ooh.
But we're not buying anything for the garden.
Which garden?
Any garden. Now, Trotter Traders, and there's one across the road, and then we'll have another walk into town. They sell bird tables, Sandra, big ones.
Have a look.
And bird baths and things like that. Look at Del Boy place. He has a 3-wheeler. Right, do you want to go to P and Q, not B and Q, but P and Q, or do you want to go to Trotter Traders first?
We'll start with Trotters.
Oh, come on. Let's try not to have any dramas. Think of your blood pressure. Mablethorpe, Gunthorpe, Louth, Grimsby, Skegness, New York, Paris. Everybody talk about pop music. Pop, 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 pop. Could buy Sandra a bucket and spade and go and sit on the beach for an hour. You're never too old to dig holes on the beach, are you? No matter how old you are, there's a natural instinct to dig holes on the beach. We're not. Why are you looking at compost, Sandra?
Just checking out the prices.
Checking out the prices. Right. We've only got an hour.
Just buckets.
Don't buy any buckets. We're gonna have to have our own removal vans. Wait till you see it there. Look, upstairs, kitchens, cookers, toilet seats, knobs and handles. Is that shop still open in Manchester? Knobs and knockers, it used to be called. If you're in Manchester, you'll know about everything, because these crap shops are the best. You name it. Air fryer liner, Sandra. Coming looking at garden produce, we could buy an air fryer liner. I saw pet things. We've just ended up in an annex. You could move your mum in here, Sandra. Go to your left, this way. No. We didn't go to the furniture, bed, mattresses, blinds and beds.
It's not really birthday shopping, is it?
Wow. Where are we in now? P&O.
You always stop at the
The what?
man shed part.
Sort of plumbing.
And then you rush to
Tools.
things I might actually want to look at.
What like? Oh, look at that screwdriver set there. It's a bit like a little middle island, isn't it? With a mini put. Yeah. Buy a new water butt.
Yeah.
There you go, Sandra. You see, bird tables. Wooden bird tables with little feeders on and things. How exciting is that?
Are we bringing ours?
Possibly not, but if we ever end up with our Lincolnshire life, I'll buy you a new bird table. How about that? God, the things you can buy in Mabo, it's amazing, isn't it, Sandra? See, one of the places we're looking at, the garden's a bit small, but you can have one of them in the front garden, fill them up, you can have beautiful flowers coming out of them, and a little seat. Full barrel, 60 quid each. Proper hardcore ones, look at these.
Nice.
I'm just a bit confused here. It says you can buy a large dog, a parrot, a heron or an eagle. What is that? Not too sure what they're referring to. Yeah, very random. We're going on to the main walk, so we'll walk down to the co-op and then we'll meander our way back and might pick up a pie or something for dinner. There's an Italian takeaway and waffle shop. You get a slice of pizza. When you lived in, was it Cologne you worked in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just go and randomly get a slice of pizza for your dinner from the street vendors. So we're out of school holidays, so there's not many ankle biters about. So again, just mentioning to Sandra, like wherever you go, every village, they make the effort, don't they, with planters and greenery and things. And this painting is just wow. I mean, this is seriously wow. Look at this. How good is that? Temperance Hotel, Sandra. You see, looking down at the end of town. How good is that? You see, you could entertain yourself with a bike wheel. Those of a certain age, did you make go-karts, like bogies? So where we live, we used to go down the back lanes, and people used to dump prams, like Silver Cross prams, the big wheels and the small wheels, and you'd hacksaw them off, get a plank of wood, nail on, put scissors and nails over, bend the nails over, put your wheels on, do the same on the front bit, burn a hole through with a bit of a rope and everything like that, and make your very own bogie. At this point now, if we were another YouTube channel, we'd have a thumbnail going, emergency in Mabo, with a thumbnail like this. Why do people just do clickbait thumbnails like that? On the car park there.
People look out.
That's an amazing photo. That's black and white, isn't it? What an absolutely fantastic photo that is. Well, it's not a photo.
The bit at the back is the rudder, the bit underneath is the keel.
Oh, I had to those of a certain age, when you were a boy, did you have a little sailing boat with a weighted keel that you could push the boat out onto a pond and the boat would never blow over? Oh, you know, life used to be so simple. So we're contemplating dinner, and that Italian place we just saw do slices of pizza. So we might have a slice of pizza for my dinner, and for Sandra, I might treat her to a birthday waffle. So just in front there's a China Rose, which is a bit of a mixed review on that. We had a fantastic meal in there once and a pretty awful one another time. So we've just been in a what I would call them a hippie shop. So you could buy everything from voodoo dolls to Ouija boards to tarot cards to essential oils and things.
All sorts of healing herbs and things. Which is of interest to me, but not to Neil.
And because it's Sandra's birthday week, I have given her. So everybody says, "What have you bought Sandra for a birthday?" Well, that's private, but I have treated her to. Go on, show people what I've treated you to.
I have a new hat, and we both like it, and it fits, which is like pretty rare.
I chose that.
It's better in my face, really. What do you think, people?
There you go. Yeah, that's all right. A bit different that. Right, we'll try and go in the right shop this time. Don't buy you. Oh, they sell voodoo dolls as well. Lots of weird cult shop. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's go have a look at this. Behind us is Gerardo, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I like Gerardo's.
Gerardo's, not Gerardo. Gerardo's. So we had a really good Italian in there, didn't we? That was all our good experience. And you bought the book.
I did.
I got a book in our library mixed up between Jerry, that one, and another one. So what's that? So the shells, oyster dishes.
Pretty, aren't they?
Sandy toes. The nice thing with Mabo is it's manageable walk-wise. It's not super big or anything. So we're just sort of coming up to the beach area. You've got arcades on both sides of the roads. Give me a bingo, Sandra.
No, thank you.
So we're going to have a quick look on the beach, and then just down on the left there's a pub, restaurant, eating place called the Beck. And all being well, we're going to go into the Beck for our, what do you call a late dinner? You have brunch for a late breakfast, don't you?
I thought that was tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. But what do you call a late dinner? Right, come on. There's another crap shop here, Sandra. Let's get in. Come on, this is so exciting. Even a rock shop, Mablethorpe Rock. It's turned out nice, Sandra, hasn't it? It's like a mini fun fair And then there was like this little arcade with stuff. And last time I came here, this was all shut. So let's try and cross over here. And then the Beck, we're going to go and eat tomorrow. It's just down here. Well, the Bubbles bar. And have a quick look on the. See, there's a big bouncy slide. You see a lot of places are just getting ready now to wrap up for school holidays. Street food, and that's the Beck just to the right there. I've got no idea where Sandra's going here. Where are you going, Sandra? Hey, come out with Sandra. You'll spend 45 minutes out of every hour just randomly walking to nowhere. No idea where she's going. There's a mini go-kart tracks, skateboarding, a little pirate ship up there with a beacon. That's the Beck down there. The Golden Beach of Mablethorpe. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, on there.
You put your hat on.
It is lovely.
Seriously, it's beautiful. We've only got limited time, so we're off to view a cottage shortly. So we'll just have a quick wander down here, show you what's what. So you may, if you come into town, you may not wander down this bit here. Well, there is Captain Jack's 19-hole adventure golf on RNLI station here. You got the edge of the town there with the beach, but I'm not going to go down. But there's some more complex and eating things down here. And
so this part is the dog-friendly part of the beach.
Yeah, it is seriously pretty on a day like this, isn't it? Pretty.
It's gorgeous. Isn't it?
I mean, you literally you could be. Who needs to be in Spain? You wouldn't buy a hat like that in Spain, would you?
True.
Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home. I love them and I leave them, breaking hearts and deceiving wherever I go. Paul Young, Sandra, we've already mentioned the blue plaque, haven't we?
We have.
He's still alive, no parley.
I've just realised that my hat smells of joss sticks.
Oh, sorry, that that hippie shop, that's a cult shop. Was
Classic hippie shop, wasn't it?
Yeah, he went in and look to me on a quad from the RNLI. And like Sandra mentioned, look. Dog friendly half of the beach here as well. So no dogs that side, but you can bring your dog that side. We're going to.
It seems fairer, doesn't it? Most people know. You can choose.
Yeah. So we're going to power walk now, I'm afraid, Sandra.
It's okay. Comfortable now. I'm all right now.
Where have you been?
It's private.
It was private. Cost 40 pence. Back in my day, it used to cost a penny. Can you guess where Sandra's been? That's inflation, isn't it? That's 4,000% increase, isn't it?
That's the most I've seen. Like it's often 20. I've never seen it 40 before.
I blame Brexit. All the war in Iraq. Right, there's the Dunes complex. And as I say, we're out of school holidays at the minute.
Beautiful day now, isn't it? It's really warm.
Sandcastles. So there is something that I want to find on a day off. I think it's further that way. There's a high tide bell, Sandra.
Ooh.
It's on the beach. When the tide reaches a certain point, a bell rings, and I'm not too sure whether it's to say it's a super high tide. The bell rings. Donkey rides. So meet your lifeguards, Leon, Eloise and Henry. High tide, 14.25.
Donkeys.
All that, just said there's donkeys. So we won't go fully around the fun fair area, but golden sand, absolutely beautiful golden sand. And things like this we like to see. Welcome. We won't go around the mini fun fair, But there's a mini fun fair here. Oh, this is actually open. Yeah. Little rides and stalls and hooker ducks and even a waltzer. Those of a certain age, you remember when the travelling fair used to come to town and you used to get in the waltzers, and then you'd have a guy from the fairground would be stood on the waltzers, spinning you around, making you go dizzy and almost throwing up. Do you remember that, Sandra?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my best friend Sandra used to love the waltzers, but I had to go on with her because she's my best friend, but I used to hate it, to be honest. I used to get really travel sick when I was little.
When you're younger, you're fearless when you're younger.
I wasn't. I went the other way around. We're so opposite, so Neil's more fearful now, whereas I'm much more carefree now than when I was younger.
Yeah, but as you get older, you appreciate danger. I'm not going to really stop here because we really are running out of time. But this little area here was all closed last time, and there are a few shops open. Bus bar, fish and chips, activity bar. So now, don't want to get a copyright strike. Make our way over the opposite side of the road.
The first time we came here, it was still winter, everything was shut, wasn't it?
I do remember, indeed. So if you want to buy your rock, we'll put on the radar to bring Sandra here. This is meant to be really, really, really good. We got the Blitz tea room, which is like a 1940s themed cafe. You get something to eat, and it's all themed out inside. But not today, Sandra. We've run out of time.
It's fine.
We're running 2 hours late. Dramas, always a drama in my life.
You needed that sleep, you really needed that rest, Neil, so it's fine.
What rest? Me lie in, you mean?
Being disturbed at 5 in the morning.
So, 3 in the morning it started. We'll walk through.
Our prize bingo, when you can win anything from a luxurious and virtual
Bars, past the China Rose. And a lot of people randomly standing in pavements. Right, we're going to have to. We've got some disappointing news, Sandra.
What's that?
I'm going to have to skip a few crap shops, I'm afraid. That's quite nice, isn't it? Nice summery. Do you want me to buy you a frock, but you need to go quickly if you do.
It's not something you can do quickly, to be honest with you.
I could. I'd just pick it off the shelf and go, that's what I want.
I'm going to have a red dress mode and I managed to pick
Well,
one.
look, look.
That could be, yeah.
Go on, quick, let's go.
Where?
There, in there. That's all that. So we're in the shop. We've got something very, very shy here about them, but we've just bought Sandra a couple of, what would you call them?
Dresses.
Summer dresses. That's the word we're looking
Go
for.
a summer hat.
With a summer hat. And what a fantastic guy. We've just done a bit of a barter, haven't we? Good deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how it should be, shouldn't it? we like things like that. What a superstar, my friend. Thank you ever so much.
Where are you from?
I'm working in the area until November, working in Mumbai.
Are you?
Well, we're actually from Manchester,
Oh, I see.
but we're selling our house in Manchester, and we're going to be moving over here over winter. So we will be back.
Thank you.
We know where to come.
Thank you.
Fantastic, guys. Right, go Sandra, let's get some dinner. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh. Right, so that was a proper. Hardcore barter, wasn't it? So we went from one rail where it was 2 for 18s, and then it's going on to another rail where everything was 25 quids, and then we ended up getting a.
You had already offered me a deal. Did you not miss that bit?
I did, but my deal got better. I got another fiver. I got another fiver knocked off.
I'm sure you did, man.
Hey, right. I need to think about crossing over.
Neil, I don't want to buy it.
What?
Probably I'll sit in bag bike.
Oh, I thought about the rotulators and wheelchairs. Right, Sandra, we need to go. We've got an appointment at 2 o'clock. It's now not going to. We're going to be late. So I don't know how Sandra can always be late. Buy some guns. We need to cross over, grab some food on the way, and try not to get killed. So ordering some dinner from here. I've managed to find a cash point. So again, if you're in this place, watch out because some of the machines charge you. There's a you can make a donation and a Mablethorpe notice board. Sandra's got some lunch. We're going to have to eat this sort of in the car and on the move, and we're going past the original factory shop and down by the co-op, and then our car's just down this road here, and then we'll get into a little village to look at a cottage, and we won't be filming there, will we, Sandra?
No.
So we'll probably see you, all being well, after we've had our next viewing. Oh, hang on a minute, let me just show you this planter. That's pretty, isn't it? Found her friends. So sorry, that's how pretty is that?
Beautiful.
The car park's just down the bottom of the road here now. Let's get this away. Been a subscriber for a while, you'll remember these flipping bollards. Yeah, giant bollards, seriously big. Right, let's keep going. And again, just while I'm videoing here, this is a coach park, but you can park your motorhomes in here. So there's no barriers, super long bays, and there are toilets here as well. 40p entry, Sandra.
You can't park overnight.
You can't park overnight, but if you wanted to come for a day,
Yeah.
you can park your motorhomes here. Right, let's try and find the car. The Beast, we call the car the Beast. The Chevrolet. So just out and about travelling, and we keep bumping into, well, not bumping into, but finding small remote churches. What's this one called? Hannah Church. It says it's open daily. I've no idea whether it says it's going to be open.
That'd be nice.
But
It's part of the parish of Alford, apparently, anyway.
let's go and have a look around here. Gravestone from 1883. Oh golly, it's like a church. It's built on the higher ground, isn't it? A lot of churches always built on the higher ground. Overlooking the wheat fields. These new and old. So we've got 1953, 2009, 1943, 1939, age 58, age 26, age 26, age 26. Oh golly. Oh. I'm not too sure whether the church is open, but the foyer, St Andrews, okay, in Hannah. So this is pigeon proofed. That's what's going on with the mesh. And again, another church.
Beautiful.
That's open. Oh, wow, look at that. And the seniors have to move slowly but surely in the process of taking out. Oh, bless. 11th to 7th. People visiting. Golly. Well, again, living in Manchester, every church, they're not only locked up, but all the windows have got bars on, haven't they, and mesh on, and the scallies, you know, there's brass candle holders. If you were in Manchester or anywhere suburban now, they would just be stolen. They'd all be ripped down. You'd have some scally who would just come and wreck it all and steal. How beautiful is that? And I can see something for you, Sandra. Can you see what I can see?
You sound like you're in like a Wicked Witch mode or something.
After that shopping Maybo we were just in with the voodoo dolls and the Ouija boards, I've just seen something just for you. If you moved into this area, you could come here every Sunday and ring the bell. Look at that there.
The one bell.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You wanted to be a bell ringer. You can only, a person, technically speaking, can only ring one bell, and it has got its own bell ringing rope. Look.
Yeah, but the fun part's playing in methods. Really.
Should I? No, but no. Don't pull it, Neil. Otherwise you'll have the old village coming out. Yeah, little bell. I didn't see a little bell tower. Did you see a bell tower outside?
Somebody's got their reserved seat there.
Reserved for Barry. No, play one here as well. Reserved for Joan.
Oh.
St Andrew's Church in Hannacombe, Hag Bayside. So it's Grade 1 listed. Much loved by its congregation. Kept in good order. See, amazing. Right, should we leave a donation? I think. Is there a donation box anywhere?
Save thing out here somewhere. There you go.
There we go. Right. Well, I've just been to a cash point. I'm going to lob a tenner in there. Right, just hope somebody empties the donation box.
It says they do.
Okay, pigeon proofed. And signs of moles. Where's the church? Oh, there's the bell. I spot the bell. I'm going to be a little bit discreet, trying not to walk over graves. There's your bell, Sandra. Look.
There's only rope attached to it though.
Yeah, but underneath, yeah. Oh, there was blue rope somewhere. Right, there's another little church. Gorgeous. Right, we're back home. And the sun's out. And I've got no dramas.
Still breezy.
Still a bit breezy. There's Russia enjoying a bit of a break. Right, that's a very long vlog. So hope it wasn't too long. And you enjoyed a little walk around and being out with us and things like that. So rather than going on anymore, shall we say a fond farewell, Sandra?
I think so. Farewell. See you soon.
Farewell. Soon see you.